Sadao goes to see the general. Compelled by the mounting pressure felt by Hana and Sadao of sheltering an American man and the trouble he would bring for them, and for Hana's sake, it was Sadao's responsibility to alleviate, means to reduce Hana's anxiety. At the same time, he did not lack national loyalty, and as a true Japanese citizen, Sadao confided with the general and told the whole episode to the old general so that the old general could help him and Sadao could get rid of the prisoner of war. Now, what is the meaning of confided? Confided means tell someone about a secret or private matter while trusting them not to repeat it to others. In this case, the secret was that the Sadao had sheltered an American prisoner of war without informing anyone. Sadao was expecting a violent reaction from the old general for helping an American man, but unfortunately, things took an unexpected turn which went in Sadao's favor. The general, instead of arresting Sadao immediately after knowing the whole episode, he told him that he could fully understand why Sadao had helped the American man. In a sickly voice, the general said he could understand Sadao's outlook and mindset because he had also studied in America at the Princeton University, but there were only a few Japanese who had studied in America. Sadao replied to the general that he did not care for the American man, but he had operated upon him successfully. Dr. Sadao's skill at operating even on the prisoner with success made the general believe more firmly that Dr. Sadao was really indispensable to him, as he could save anybody with his set of skills. So the general did not take any harsh action against Dr. Sadao. The general asked that did Sadao think that the general had any chance of surviving another heart attack as the one he had that day? Sadao replied that in his opinion, the general could not survive more than one such heart attack. The general said with anxiety, "Then certainly I can allow nothing to happen to you." The general's long, weak, yellowish face became expressionless as he was thinking about Sadao being arrested. He became very serious, closed his eyes at the thought of Sadao being arrested, and said that Sadao could not be arrested. "You cannot be arrested," the general said. The general wanted to say that he needed Dr. Sadao and hence he would protect him for his own selfish motive and would not let anything happen to Sadao. Further, he added that if Sadao was sentenced to death and the general needed an operation the next day, then who would operate upon him? Sadao suggested that there are other surgeons, Excellency. Now, what is an excellency? An excellency is a title or a form of address given to a certain high rank officials. In case the general, as he was a high rank official, so Sadao addressed him as Excellency. The old general did not trust any other doctor other than Sadao, as the general was in a precarious, means uncertain condition, and Dr. Sadao, being one of the country's best surgeon, was crucial in keeping him healthy. The only capable surgeons apart from Sadao with the expertise to operate on the general were other surgeons who had been trained by the Germans, and they lacked the sentimentality required in a doctor. The general was afraid that they would consider the surgery successful even if the general died. If he had arrested Sadao for helping an enemy, there was no guarantee whether he would survive the next attack or not. The doctor trained by the Germans would kill the general in the surgery. Therefore, Sadao was indispensable, means absolutely necessary to the general. The general added that the Japanese could not combine the harsh nature of the Germans with the emotional nature of the Americans. Americans valued life and had sentiments attached to it, but Germans are very ruthless and cruel. And the Japanese doctors, who were skilled doctors other than Sadao, did not have the sentimentality. So he wanted to protect Sadao not because of any human consideration, but for himself. He advised Sadao that being a Japanese, he he should combine two foreign elements, that is, German's ruthlessness and the American sentimentality in his dealings as well as in nature, so that Sadao could be harsh to turn the American prisoner of war, Tom, to the Japanese army, and at the same time he would be emotional and not murder General during the operation. By saying this, the general laughed. The writer says that the general had a strange sense of humor and he was very witty. Then the general started feeling weak and emotional. He felt that taking care of his health in such time was a burden. This was the time when repeated victories of Japanese forces in the South Pacific region brought more responsibilities on him. The general was irritated as, according to the general, the happening of the injured man reaching Sadao's doorstep was a sheer bad luck. Sadao also agreed with him. The general could have taken harsh action against the POW and Dr. Sadao for sheltering an enemy, but he couldn't. Not because of any human consideration for the POW or Sadao, but it was strictly because Sadao was very important to him for his own life. The general attitude was simply an example of self-absorption and selfishness. He decided Dr. Sadao would not be penalized, for he was too valuable to the general's health. The general said it would be best if he, the American man, would be quietly killed. But the American man should not be killed by Sadao himself, but by someone who doesn't know that POW. The general said that he has his own private assassins, means killer, a person who murders for political or other reasons. According to the general, the best solution to get rid of the American prisoner would be to kill the American man in his sleep secretly. So he would send two covert assassins to discreetly kill the man in his sleep that night or any night and remove or dispose the body. The general did not want the matter to come out in public. Covert means secret, that is not openly acknowledged, and discreetly means separately and individually. The general planned that he would send two killers to Sadao's house. As the weather was warm those days, he wanted Sadao to act naturally and keep the door of the outer partition of the men's room open. As it opened into the garden, it would give easy access to the killers while the man was asleep. Sadao agreed to the idea because it seemed very natural. The general further added that the assassins were trained assassins and had a trick of inward bleeding which left no traces of blood on his body. If Sadao wanted, he would even ask them to remove the dead body. Sadao considered that perhaps it would be the best, Excellency. He agreed, thinking of Hana. Sadao left the palace of the general and went home. He was thinking about the plan general had told him to get rid of the American prisoner of war. He was convinced that through that plan, everything would be settled and he would not face any trouble. Sadao thought that he would not tell anything about that plan to Hana, as she would get afraid at the mention of killers getting into the house. But he also think that such persons are also essential in an absolute state such as Japan. Through these assassins, rulers killed those persons who dared to oppose them. Sadao decided that he would think logically and would not allow any other thought to come to his mind. He would not be emotional anymore, and he would think logically, as it would be the best idea to get rid of the American prisoner of war. He went into the room where the American man was sleeping on the bed. Sadao was surprised to see that the man was out of his bed. He was getting ready to go out into the garden. Sadao exclaimed, "What is this?" Exclaimed means call out suddenly in surprise. So seeing the man getting ready to get out in the garden made him surprised. Sadao was surprised to see the man like this and asked him that who had permitted him to leave the room. Tom said gaily, means in a happy and cheerful manner, "I am not used to waiting for permissions." He said that he felt good again Just the muscles on the sides of the body were stiff and rigid. Sadao was surprised by the question and he inquired, "Is that so?" He forgot every other thing, especially about the plan offered by the general. Sadao carefully examined the scar that was healing. He advised that if exercise doesn't help, then he will be cured by massage. Tom started trusting them, means Hana and Sadao, and was feeling comfortable at their house. He was no longer scared of Sadao and Hana being Japanese people, as he was himself an American man. Tom thanked Sadao and told Sadao that it was because of Sadao that he was alive. Otherwise, he would not have lived. Sadao bowed his head but couldn't speak anything. Sadao remembered about the private assassins that would be sent by the general any day to kill Tom, the American prisoner of war. Tom further said that he was certainly aware of the fact that if he had not reached Sadao that day, then he would have died. Tom was holding a chair with his big hands. The joints of his fingers were white. He further said that if all the Japanese, which he referred to as Jap, were like Sadao, there would not have been a war. Sadao said with difficulty that maybe that would be true. Considering his human nature, means Sadao's human nature, Sadao might be feeling guilty as well as sorry for Tom, thinking about the plan made by the general to get rid of the boy. He advised that Tom should go to sleep now and help the boy back into the bed and wished him good night. That day, after he came back from the general's place, Sadaus was restless all through the night as he felt that the personal assassins sent by the general were there to kill the man. Sadao could not sleep properly that night. Many times he woke up in the night. Every noise in the night felt and imagined like a door opening or the rustling of footsteps. Dr. Sadao felt restless and perhaps guilty of betraying the same person whose life he had saved. Sadao made an excuse to go into the American man's room first the next morning. He had planned that if the man was gone, then he would tell Hana that the general had ordered for him to be removed from their house. When he opened the door, he saw the man. Tom was asleep, who had lots of yellowish colored hair, means blonde hair, which were shabby. Shabby means lack of care. He would hear the sound of his peaceful breathing of sleep. Sadao closed the door again quietly. The man recovered well and was getting better. Hannah once again asked the same question, that what they would do with Tom, the American prisoner of war. Sadao promised Hannah that he would certainly decide within 2 days. Sadao was thinking that in the second night those killers would come and get rid of Tom. The night was windy and as a result he could hear sounds of a breaking of branch of trees, means boughs. The wind made a whistling sound as it moved past the door of the guest room where Tom was sleeping. Because of such sounds, Hannah also woke up. She suggested Sadao that they should go out and close the partition door of the guest room where Tom was sleeping. Sadao replied that Tom could close the door by himself as he was now recovered that much and gained enough strength to do that and stand on his own feet and do his own work. Next morning again, the American was still there in his room. Then Sadao thought that the third night must be the night when the assassins would surely come to kill Tom secretly. That night it was raining. There was no wind. There were sounds of water dropping from the edges of the roof, means dripping eaves. Water was also flowing in the garden. Sadao was having a better sleep as he did not sleep well last 2 nights. There was a sound of something breaking. He woke up and stood up. Hannah heard the loud crash and asked what it was. The baby also woke up and started crying. Hannah wanted to go and check on it, but Sadao held her and stopped her. Hannah screamed at him and asked what the matter was. Sadao spoke slowly and asked her not to go by saying, "Don't go, don't go." He was very terrified because he thought that the assassins had come to kill Tom. Sadao was scared, and his terror affected Hana too, as she was not aware of the plan offered to Sadao by the general. She stood without breathing and waited. There was silence, and both of them crawled back into the bed with the baby lying in between them. After the third night also, in the morning, when Sadao went into the guest room, he saw the man was still there. He was happy and carefree and had taken his bath and had started moving around. Carefree in the book is referred to as gay. Gay means he was very happy and carefree at that day because he was started feeling comfortable, as I said earlier, in the house of Dr. Sadao and Hana. He had borrowed a razor from Sadao the previous day and had shaved his beard. The color of his cheeks was faint color, which indicated that he was recovering and gaining good health. Tom said joyously, "I am well." For 3 nights Sadao remained restless, while nothing happened. After 3 nights in a row, Sadao decided that he could not bear the strain any longer. He could not pass one more night in such a way and decided to take matter into his own hands. He was not bothered about the man's life, means the American man's life, Tom's life, but he could not bear the stress and anxiety any longer. Sadao then lowered his voice and said that he was now strong enough to row a boat. Sadao finally decided to get rid of the man by giving the American man his boat with necessary provisions to sail to an uninhabited island nearby and wait for a Korean fishing boat to pass by so that he could be escaped and rescued. He arranged the boat, stocked it with food and extra clothing so that the man would be able to row, means to move the boat through water with poles with flat ends called oars, it to the nearby island, which was not inhabited because in storms the island got submerged into the seawater. That is why no people lived in that island. But it was not the season of storms, and at that time, and also the island was so close to the coast, it had not been guarded or protected, means fortifying by Japanese soldier, and hence Tom would leave on the island until he spotted a Korean fishing boat pass by, and through them the prisoner of war would escape to safety. The Korean fishing boats passed near the island as the sea was very deep there. Tom looked at Sadao as if he was trying to understand what Sadao had told him. Then he asked, "Did he need to go?" Means Tom asked, "Did he need to go?" Sadao politely said, "I think so." Sadao made him understand the fact that Tom leaving at his house was known to everyone and it was not safe to leave in his house further. The American young man nodded as if he had understood everything in perfect comprehension. He simply said, "Okay." The prisoner of war, means Tom, was reluctant to leave Dr. Sadao's house as he had been well cared for by the doctor and his wife Hana. They could have handed him over to the authorities, but they never did that. In fact, they made him feel safe and secure in their house. Moreover, when the doctor told him about the arrangement he had made for him to escape, Tom was most unwilling to do so, but complied with the doctor's plan for his escape. Sadao did not meet Tom during that day. As soon as it was dark during the evening, Sadao pulled his stout, means strong and thick boat down to the shore, the land along the edge of the sea. He put some food, water, which he had brought secretly during the daytime, and also 2 quills, which he had brought at a pawn shop, which is a shop or business who loans money to people who bring in valuable items which they leave with the broker, and made all the arrangement for the escape of the American soldier. Sadao had tied the boat to a post in water as there were high waves in the sea. There was no moonlight. It was entirely dark during that night. Sadao did all this without a flashlight, as he did not want to be spotted by anyone. Sadao, though readily agreed with the general's secret plan for killing the enemy soldier to get rid of him, but his conscience pricked, and his heart reproached him for betraying the guest whom he had treated. He realized the essential worth of human life and universal brotherhood.